Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I've been seeing all your comments on TikTok asking me for reviews analysis for this one, so today, it's finally happening. But before we get into that, don't forget to check this exclusive discount for it. You can find the link in both the video description and the top comment below. Now let's not delay any further and jump right into the details.
Let's start by delving into the insights shared by our first reviewer.
This reviewer was in the process of putting together a new gaming rig on a strict budget when this particular monitor repeatedly captured their attention. Making the switch from a standard television, the most significant upgrade they experienced was the performance. Our reviewer described the response time as lightning fast, creating a much more fluid and reactive gaming experience. They were also genuinely impressed with the level of customization available in the settings, highlighting the freedom to add a custom crosshair, switch to a dedicated FPS mode for gaming, and even fine-tune the input delay. Visually, the display was a great fit. With its thin bezels and crisp picture quality that delivers impressive graphics and textures, it hits a sweet spot for both casual and competitive players. This client specifically sought out this type of panel because they wanted a versatile display that could handle the fast pace of competitive titles while still making single-player adventures look great. However, the experience wasn't without a couple of minor quirks. This user noticed that the brightness settings appeared to be locked when using the FPS mode and could only be adjusted in a different preset, like the energy-saving mode. The included stand was also noted as being a little wobbly, though this is easily solved as the unit is compatible with standard monitor mounts for those wanting a more stable setup. Overall, the consensus is that this is an incredible monitor that offers a fantastic balance of performance and features, making it a strong choice for gaming and other day-to-day activities.
Let's start with our first reviewer's experience.
This reviewer recently added a new computer monitor to their home office setup and found it to be a fantastic purchase. Our reviewer was immediately impressed with the crisp and clear picture quality. A standout feature for them was the high refresh rate, which made everyday tasks like scrolling through documents and even some light gaming feel exceptionally smooth. This level of performance was a pleasant surprise, exceeding what they had anticipated for a display in this category. Getting the monitor up and running was incredibly straightforward, essentially a plug-and-play experience right out of the box. The inclusion of an HDMI cable was a thoughtful bonus that this client appreciated. They've been using it with both a laptop and a small desktop computer, and they noted how simple it is to switch between the different inputs. The flexibility offered by its various connection options, which include not just HDMI but also VGA and USB-C, was a significant plus for our reviewer's multi-device workflow. One point of consideration this user wanted to highlight involves the audio. While this monitor does come with built-in speakers, their sound output is quite weak. For anyone who relies on integrated audio, this could be a drawback. A reviewer suggests that using external speakers or headphones is the way to go for a better sound experience. However, since they already had a separate speaker system, this wasn't a deal breaker for them at all. In the end, this client's overall impression is overwhelmingly positive. They found the monitor to be a great value, performing reliably while running cool. With its sleek appearance, smooth display, and good color for everyday use, it earned a strong recommendation.
Excellent. Let's find out what our next reviewer has to share about their experience.
This reviewer seems pretty happy with this monitor overall, especially considering they aren't a tech expert. They appreciate the resolution and feel that the build quality is solid. The major downside for our reviewer is the brightness. They find it difficult to get the screen dim enough without losing color accuracy and contrast. Apparently, the screen is so bright that it actually causes eye strain, and they're still trying to find the right settings to make it more comfortable. However, the positive aspects seem to outweigh this issue. They haven't experienced any lag, and the upgrade in resolution from their old laptop screen is a noticeable and welcome improvement. It more than meets their needs for everyday use, which mainly involves streaming videos and playing less demanding games like Stardew Valley or The Sims. Because they aren't a hardcore gamer, the 1080p resolution is perfectly adequate. Ultimately, despite the brightness issue, this client is impressed enough that they're planning to buy a second one. This alone speaks volumes about the value and satisfaction they've found with it. If someone with potentially sensitive eyes is willing to purchase another unit, it suggests that with a little tweaking, this monitor can be a great option for general use.
And that's a wrap. Like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you've got thoughts. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.